Alright guys, this is Stallzy and welcome back to another BOTB video. Sorry about not doing a live stream this weekend, just a bit busy with the work, and also just watched the I'm a Celebrity final tonight at 9 PM. Speaking of that, I have some pretty cool news about that. So first of all, just wanted to reflect on the previous video I made about the judging. It's not had many views, to be fair, compared to the other ones according to the analytics so far. But I'm sure some people have found it useful and seen how the judges play. And also big shout out to CCB Live, who reached out to me through the comments. He somehow predicted the last dream car result to be at the low where it was, and the reasoning for that was the picture where it had the two guys with the yellow background. I'm not sure if you remember that one. And let me just pull it up. Okay, so yeah, this was the picture that we were talking about, and yeah, here I went high as well with this picture, and again the judges went a little lower, and I think actually use this one in my lining strategies, but I think for whatever reason I went more with a more high picture, because I think I went more with a more high center of the ball, because the other pictures I looked at seemed to reflect that. So yeah, a bit of miscalculation on my part, and this was a good picture to perhaps look at in anticipation for that one. But the guy's whole body language with his arms is a bit different, but I'd say the stare on the ball and this guy looking over his shoulder and stuff, it was very similar to that one. So yeah, so with the dream car that's just finished, for whatever reason BOTB keep like thinking that I'm trying to DDoS the site or something and like stop me from viewing pages. I have to wait a second. So yeah, for the dream car that's just finished, I played 16 tickets on the double up, as I said in the comment section, and these are the coordinates I played. Overall, if you view the full res image and you do you can click and hold the drag thing, you can kind of see how I did the coin method. It just did the coin method for this, and so I kind of had it in this area with this guy. So I think the ball's going to be about here. We'll see how the judges play it, but from the dragging and stuff, it seems to think it's there. It could even be more to the right, just a touch, like over here. But I think they're going to go right about here because of this eye looking quite out left. So we'll see. It does look a little bit high and left for the final average, to be fair, but we'll just see how it goes. And I wasn't really prepared to play too many more tickets, so I didn't do a live stream. There were plenty of other live streams and stuff going on, so I hope you guys didn't mind. Plus I was really busy with the work, as I said, so I couldn't really fit it in. This week on the dream car as well, they've done like a supercar kind of week, so they've put this Rolls Royce Wraith in, which technically I wouldn't say it's a supercar, it's more of a luxury thing, but cool. They put the DBS, the Huracan STO again for a third time. F8 Tributo is back, and I think also the Carrera S Cabriolet is also a new one. I don't know if this is there every week, but having a brief look through, I think that was a new one that I didn't usually see. I think everything else is just usual lineup. As Shani says in Cam's community, it would be nice if you could only play supercars just for 1 week, and so someone's guaranteed to win it. But I think with the Huracan STO winner, BOTB need to make a bit more money back, even though people probably lost a lot in the last couple of weeks, to be fair, with the picture going a bit more right than some people thought with one of them, and then with the other one being lower down. So yep, that's my last stream car coordinates. We'll see how it goes. This will probably go up after they've done their judging anyway, so I shouldn't be too worried about giving away my exact area. And yeah, on the topic of the I'm a Celebrity show, as I said on my Twitter, make sure if you want, you can follow my Twitter. I know Twitter isn't really a nice platform, but it's just the main way I kind of blog what's going on, I guess. The things that I do talk about anyway. I also use Reddit to talk about crypto and things like that, but yeah, so I made a bet on I'm Celebrity for Danny Miller to win it and Simon Gregson. If Danny doesn't win it, Simon will win it. So I kind of placed this one and then tried to counterbalance it so that I'd break even. And this is the kind of bet I had going on. So £178 over 125, like, so an extra £58, no, £53.13, sorry, if Danny Miller wins. And if Simon Gregson won, it would be a break even. But this was done before the fourth and third place were announced. So David was actually fourth, which was a big shocker, to be honest, but it put me in a very good position because I didn't think Frankie was going to win. Did mean it was possible though. I thought Frankie would leave first and then it'd be David, Danny and Simon, and then David would probably come second and Danny would win. Turned out that Simon actually came second and Danny came first. So this was a very, very strong bet. An even more bullish bet would have been just to put Danny as the outright winner and not hedged it, because I would have made £100 on that. But I thought I might as well lose 50 and still be up 50 by doing this bet. And here's the proof of it going through. So yep, very happy about this bet, and it should hopefully be back in my bank now. I don't leave a balance on the gambling platforms or whatever. I was doing a bit of match betting a few months ago because I was using one of those platforms that do that, just to get the introductory bonuses that you can get. You can make easily like £30, £50, just by putting like the minimum amounts in. But after that, it becomes a bit more harder and a bit more time consuming. And at that point, I just thought, no, I've not really got time for this, because I was just starting to get back into my work quite intensively. So it didn't really seem worth my time, but it was something good to do on the side when I'd finished for the night. But yeah, so I've got a few accounts with some of the places already, and I thought this is one thing I could actually bet on and predict. I wouldn't say most things you can predict. Another thing that I used to do when I was, a few years ago, is that I'd predict CSGO matches, and I used to have a guy who I knew on Steam who'd guess the matches, and I actually paid him about £50 just for guessing the right things, like 30 keys, case keys, which is a tale I've probably told before. And like, this guy was just telling me it wasn't his capital at stake, so should I have really paid him? But I wanted to do the nice thing, and so I paid him for his predictions because he did make me a little bit. But yeah, that was a really cool thing back in the day, CSGO Lounge. I do miss that. But there are other ways to bet on the CSGO matches now, and had I put down a bet for Vitality to beat Virtus Pro in the final, let me just pull that up. So yeah, had I chosen Vitality to beat Virtus Pro 2-0, I would have made a little bit. I can't remember what the odds were. I think according to this website, it does tell you usually. Okay, maybe it doesn't tell you the odds anymore. But yeah, so it's actually quite close, 16-13s on both maps, which isn't very far away to win a game. But they managed to do that two in a row. And yeah, fair play to them. And then Vitality absolutely destroyed NIP, it seems, 3-0 in the best of 5 final. But yeah, I don't think anyone thought NIP would beat G2 into the final. I haven't been following Counter-Strike, but when you see a roster like this with Nico, Kenny S, I don't know any of these other 3 people. I think Amanek is a big online person. I don't know if this Hunter guy is actually related to Nico, because they've both got the same surname. That'd be quite interesting. I haven't been following it, so I don't know if these 2 guys are related. Seems like it could be the case. I know this Rez guy, and the rest of the NIP team I don't know anymore. I just remember the older NIP teams. But yeah, I used to really be into following the CSGO and being able to predict almost who could win, or knowing which teams are better than which teams. But it was a long time ago, and yeah, I know some people also do things with Formula One. You know, you can say, a lot of people probably say, oh, Lewis Hamilton's going to win most GPs, and then they might make a bit back. But unfortunately, I think in the one that ended today, he got beat on the very last lap, which is a bummer. I saw the thing on the news, and yeah, the last lap of all things. This reminds me of me when I did my driving test the first time, and I actually curbed it on the very last corner into the driving test centre, because it's like a really thin road, and on the second to last road I was going down there at like 28 instead of like 20, because you have to go really slow to take the corner. Like you have to reduce your speed to like 10, and I was going like 15 mid corner, and ended up going over the curb a little bit. And yeah, failing my first test, and then ended up passing the second time. The first test I had this really grumpy woman. The second time I had this more chatty examiner. I could have a bit of a talk with him, but again, I didn't really say much because concentrate on the test. But yeah, definitely a much easier test than the first one. I think it's much more chilled, but I had like 6 months between tests, because I think usually it's like a 3-month wait list anyway, and I wanted to get my A-level exams out of the way at the time. So yeah, a little bit of a ramble, a little bit of a life story, but there's not really much to say in this upload, guys. So if anything, it helps you guys to know a little bit more about me. I don't really mind. So yep, gonna keep this relatively short. It's still nearly a 15-minute upload, but then there might be a little bit which I needed to cut out, where I was, you know, finding that picture and things like that, or if I stumbled on my words, I usually edit it so that it seems pretty smooth. But yeah, as I say, with the dream car result, I'm expecting the drag, you know, the coin method and all that, probably to be somewhere in this area. It might be that I've gone a tiny bit too far left, but I think Cam's average is maybe like here where my magnifier is, and the Gujarati one's like here, and I think it's somewhere in the middle. So we'll see. And yeah, once again, shout out to CCB. I don't know if he's going to continue doing predictions. He actually did it on a channel called CCB Tune, so you can go check that out. I don't know if that's where he's going to be doing BOTB stuff in the future, but yeah. Also, big shout out to everyone who's, you know, commenting video after video. Desmond, big thank you to Desmond. In fact, I don't think he's commented on this one, but Baba Yaga, nice to see him again. This Thomas guy, I think he's a subscriber, but I didn't know about him. I've seen him in the Gujarati live chat, all the comments before, saying he got really close, and he actually said the ear and mouth method is quite effective, and yeah, he's been binge watching my content, so that means a lot. It really does. Hopefully some of you guys do, you know, try this coin method or some way of visualizing the ball. Like I say, you can just do this and just click and drag, and then you get this, because you can't actually do anything with the image, and then you just kind of use this mouse cursor to do that technique. You got to kind of remember where the line was, I guess. But you could also do it in Photoshop, but there's a bit of snapping to the lines which I don't like. And yeah, I think that's it. You could also probably find some way of making your mouse cursor into a circle, like you know, like a ball shape or a target shape. And that might be something I try next if I really think I've exhausted every option. Is you could literally just drag your cursor like a ball, just like you would with the coin, but actually on the computer. That might be something I try next. So if you guys want to see that, let me know in the comments. As I say, really nice comments on all the videos. I really do appreciate it. If anyone wants to get hold of me via Discord outside of the comments section, you can find it here. But this is my Discord server for Twitch. If you want me to do one for just BOTB, I might make a new URL and, you know, forward it to a different Discord server just for BOTB, because that's more for gaming and stuff. But it's very inactive. No one really goes in my Discord server, so it's not a big deal. That means that I don't really use Discord and Twitter and stuff at the minute. I just I'm either glued to YouTube or I'm doing my work, so that's kind of how it is. You can also probably reach me via Reddit PMs, but there are times when I haven't used Reddit for months, so yep. Once again, thanks again for all the support on the videos. I'll try and get this live later on today on Monday, and I was meant to look at the newest picture, wasn't I? Maybe I should do that in the next video, or maybe I should just do it now and say, you know, skip to the end. Completely forgot. How have I managed to do that? Okay, so this is the newest picture, and I think this guy we've actually seen before. This guy I don't remember, but just a rough guess, you know, from this guy and from this guy, the ball's going to be somewhere. Let's say in this area, maybe in this ball area. Maybe a little bit more left, maybe a little bit more right. But I think that's relatively good area, to be honest. We'll have to see. We'll have to look at some similar pictures. That's just by dragging the ball around here. But yeah, sorry about that. Completely forgot. I don't even know if I can make the video about the new car picture now, because I've done a very, very brief look at it. Can try to do some lines quickly. I also forgot to mention that I was literally walking up the stairs to make this video, and my glass of orange juice that I was bringing up literally fell with it and it went all over my face, so that was fun. So I had to change my t-shirt and stuff, and my glasses cleaned and stuff. But yeah, somewhere in that area probably looks good. We'll see what happens. I'll do a bit more analysis, probably coin method and stuff. I've got a couple of days off. Once I finish, you know, tonight's work, Sunday going into Monday, because yeah, it's been a bit of a hectic last couple of days compared to what I'm used to. But yeah, trying to make December a pretty decent month, even though I'm having obviously like around Christmas off and around the New Year off, just so I can chill with the family and stuff. So yep, stay safe out there with the whole Omicron situation. And see you guys in the next upload. Once again, appreciate the support on the videos. Sorry about leaving the dream car picture right to the end. I may just make it take up half the thumbnail or something, and you know, show the I'm a celebrity thing on the other one, or I don't know how I'm going to design the thumbnail at the minute. Desmond's literally just made a comment 2 minutes ago as I'm recording this, so doesn't like the blue pot noodles. I love them. Oh my god. But we'll heart his comment, right? And you'll see this when we actually upload this. So yeah, I'll reply to him now off video. But I appreciate it, guys. It's been Stallzy. Maybe I should include a face cam in my videos, because it's not very personal, but I don't know if I look like a mess half the time. If you really want to see what I look like, you know, you can go to my G Fuel reviews or whatever, my older videos. You can see me here, and I had some weird flipping sideburn hair going on. My face is in the thumbnails, pretty good. But yeah, too much. Make sure you look through my older videos if you want. You can look through all my older videos here. You know, it goes back quite a while. And this is just my newer channel. I have a channel before that, and then a channel even earlier than that, where I used to record my gameplay with my laptop pointed at the screen. So yeah, right, this has been Stallzy, guys. Leave a like if you enjoyed the video, comment what you think, and yeah, I feel like I beat the system in terms of gambling this week, because I ended up positive, didn't lose all my credit on BOTB, and who knows, I might still win the dream car with the 16 tickets I played, but I'm not betting on it. So we'll just see how it goes, and yeah, we'll have a bit more of a look at the dream car photo later in the week. Should we have a quick look at the midweek as well, just so I can see if it's worth playing? I mainly played it before because of the Fiesta, you see. Fiesta's gone now. It's an okay picture. I actually think the dream car picture is better. So that's my take. I don't know if they've changed the A45 to an A45S Plus, or if it's always been A45S Plus. Okay, it now only comes as the Plus model, so you get the aero kit and stuff as standard, basically, with your ticket. So that's good. Right, it's been Joseph Stallzy, guys. Probably the third or fourth time I've now said my intro, but I'm not going to leave it on for too long. See you guys in the next video, and subscribe if you're new. I'm out. Peace. Desk keeps creaking.